Hi everyone, it's Jo at Cloth Buns here, and in today's video I thought I would discuss a topic that I get asked a lot via one-to-ones or via messages. It's a question that comes up quite a lot, so I thought I'd do a little video on it and discuss it with everybody. The question is, what is the biggest mistake with cloth nappies, the thing that parents most get wrong? And I would actually say there are two things, and they're not what you might imagine. You might think that I'm going to talk about fit or materials or things like that. No, the biggest mistake that I think parents can make regarding cloth is, first one, buying loads of cloth nappies before your baby comes. And you might think that that's counterintuitive because you want to get organised, you want to get everything sorted out, but babies undergo more growth and change in shape in their first 18 months of life than they will for the rest of their lives. And nappies, like any other item of clothing or anything else that your baby's going to wear, comes in different cuts, different styles, different shapes. You won't know what's going to suit your baby until your baby comes. So buying loads and loads and loads of nappies, especially of a single type, before baby comes, runs the risk of actually not being the right type of nappy for your baby or not something that you enjoy using. The second biggest mistake that people make is, once they found a nappy that they like, or maybe two, is they make their entire collection out of just one or two nappy types. Again, I would never suggest that you do this because of babies changing shape in that first 18 months of life. Something that really works well now might have a period when they're growing and changing shape that just, for whatever reason, you just can't make the fit as comfy as you want it. You just can't get it right and you're getting leaks. If you have a broad spectrum and a variety of cloth nappies in your stash, it doesn't have to be millions of them, but if you've got a good variety, then the chances are, as baby changes and grows and develops, you're still going to have something in your collection that is going to work for them at that point. So I would always, always, always say, if you're pregnant and you're considering cloth nappies, get in touch with your local cloth nappy library. There's the UK Nappy Library Network page where you can find your local library. Get in touch with them. You can book in a newborn kit, so that would save you the cost of buying newborn nappies, because most of the nappies that you'll find out there are called one size or birth to potty, and most of the time they don't actually fit from newborns. They fit from about £10 up. So some people will have £10 babies at birth, most won't. The average birth weight is around £7 if I remember rightly. So get in touch with your local nappy library. They have a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of experience because they are cloth parents themselves, and you will be able to borrow a kit inexpensively which will contain a broad spectrum of nappies. It will have all the different types of nappies and different brands within those types, so you can really have a go and find out what works for you before you invest in your own. That's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money. And if you are caught out with, you're in your birth to potty nappies, you're doing cloth and your baby's changing shape and what you've got is just not working for you, again, go back to your nappy library, because you may be able to borrow a small amount of different nappies to see if something else is going to work better for you. So you can go to your local nappy library. If you don't have a local nappy library close to you, Cloth Buns does do postal loans of 4 or 8 sort of small tester kit nappies. So if you are desperately looking to try something else because what you've got's not working and you don't have a library close to you, you can get in touch with us and we will do a postal loan of something that might help you out. So again, my advice for cloth nappies would be, get in touch with your local library and arrange to borrow some nappies before you invest in your own. Don't buy loads of nappies before baby comes, because you just don't know what's going to suit you and your baby as you're using them. And don't make your kit out of 1 or 2 types of nappies. Get a broad selection. Using Facebook Marketplace to buy second-hand nappies will also help with this, because you tend to get bundles of all sorts of bits and pieces. So those are my top tips and the biggest mistakes that I see parents make, and the reason why you see loads of people destashing on Facebook Marketplace of stuff that hasn't worked for them. Don't buy too much before baby is born, and don't get all of one type. Contact your local nappy library. They are there to help you.